Okay, so next on our list is Etherscan. Etherscan is what's called a block explorer. There's a few block explorers. Every blockchain will have a block explorer. A lot of them kind of look just like Etherscan, run by the same company or are clones. So let's kind of not get too overwhelmed. Let's just start kind of at the top. So Etherscan.io is a website that allows you to explore the blockchain. You can search addresses, so people, people on the blockchain, their public addresses. Hashes, which is just the transaction hash, like this specific transaction. Blocks, which are comprised of transactions. Tokens, which are also contracts, smart addresses, smart contracts, whatever. They have addresses. ENS, that's the simple name. You'll notice I have similar names all over the place. You saw my wallet was Charlie Marketplace. Here's Charlie Marketplace, my login. I own charliemarketplace.eth, which is like an Ethereum name service. That's what ENS stands for. I'm not going to get too much into ENS and things like that, but I do recommend making an account. It lets you do things like watch list. So lots of really cool stuff. The blockchain data is all public. That's the magic here, right? That we have this public, accessible, shared data source that's constantly growing that anyone can analyze, anyone can look into it for anomalies, anyone can track it. And some of it's a little scary, right? Like, oh, I wouldn't want all my purchases and my whole life to be public. Anyone could look at it. But also, there's a lot of data that's useful to economies when people do have their transactions public. If we wanted to measure something in like the United States economy around how are people feeling about the economy, are they still spending money? Are they saving their money because they're scared of losing their job? Economists track that stuff. They just track it through surveys. They don't have access to like this huge data set. So it's interesting because we're kind of moving toward a world of open source and more open data, and we're kind of seeing blockchain kind of lead on that. And so what you're looking at here, I'm kind of just going to go through it a little quickly because we'll go through it in more detail. With the price, the market cap of Ether, this is all Ethereum-based Ether transactions total. The gas we'll get to soon, hash rate. We're not going to really get into these too much, but you can see the number of transactions over time, about 1 million transactions a day. And this is where the magic is, right? So this is what I kind of really want to show you: blocks and transactions. So blocks are comprised of transactions. Transactions are you requesting something on the blockchain. Remember earlier we talked about, you request an update to the record. You request an update to the database. In a blockchain, you do that via a transaction. You pay to have your transaction, to have your change of the database, your record change included in the chain of blocks, the blockchain. And blockchains sell block space. Blockchains sell the ability to change themselves. Different databases a different value. Different blockchains are going to have different value. So let's go ahead and move a little bit forward and get back to Etherscan in more detail in the next section. But I just want to intro this to you that this is a block explorer. It has details about blocks and the transactions inside of them. You can make an account and you can search things in here. And we'll do all that shortly. So yeah, let's keep going.